In today's era where academic degrees are rapidly losing value, the path for ordinary young people is not to join the academic rat race, but to actively endure the hardships. Hardship means transitioning from a mindset focused on exams to one focused on practical application. Why does the devaluation of degrees cause anxiety and despair for many? Because we've been taught from a young age that knowledge changes destiny. The underlying implication is that our education is entirely for utilitarian purposes, to succeed and to climb the social ladder. Under the influence of this ingrained belief, we naturally associate learning strictly with our future livelihood and rewards. As degrees become less scarce and future rewards more uncertain, the benefits and advantages of learning become unclear, and the significance of learning itself diminishes. Consequently, a person may fundamentally lose the motivation to learn and completely resign to doing nothing. However, the truth is that working for money, learning, and academic degrees are entirely different matters. Most people conflate these four, resulting in exacerbated degree anxiety, leading them to exhaust themselves while repeatedly enduring low-level hardships. In reality, a person's fate is not determined by how much knowledge they acquire, but by what they achieve when. Someone's ability to accomplish things is no longer simply proven by a degree. The degree itself cannot directly determine one's future income. From this perspective, the devaluation of degrees is actually beneficial to most ordinary students. It allows them to escape the endless cycle of exam-oriented competition and return to the essence of learning for practical application. Only learning that can be applied and practiced in reality is truly effective. The purpose of studying hard is no longer just for degrees and diplomas, but to enhance one's overall capabilities, acquire necessary professional knowledge, develop specific thinking skills, and apply them in practice to solve real-world problems. This way, one can establish oneself in society and rise upwards. Therefore, the solution to degree devaluation is not joining the frenzied competition, but finding what you truly want to do, who you want to become, and discovering your curiosity and thirst for knowledge about the world, as well as the problems you wish to solve and the values you want to create. Pursuing utilitarian goals will only turn you into what the education system wants you to be. But only by pursuing curiosity and a thirst for knowledge can you become who you truly want to be. So how exactly do you find your curiosity and thirst for knowledge? The first step is to find something that once motivated you to learn actively, recalling why you wanted to learn it initially and what led to the emergence of your exploratory desire. The catalyst for active learning could be a person, a book, or an event. Think back carefully and write it down specifically. If there is more than one catalyst, list them all. After writing them down, choose the most important one and try to clearly describe the detailed situation at the time, such as when and where this happened, and what your feelings were next. In the second step, write down the impact this event had on you. The impact includes both direct and indirect effects, such as how this event changed your habits and way of thinking, and how these changes affected those around you. Finally, in the third step, evaluate the significance of these influences on your personal development. Using myself as an example, my most important learning catalyst was when I accidentally read Seeing by Chai Jing during my third year of high school, which sparked a strong interest in investigative journalism and media communication, prompting me to learn about journalism and communication studies. I still remember that after finishing the book, I walked alone on the dimly lit playground after evening self-study, with the night sky completely dark, but my heart brightly lit. A phrase repeatedly echoed in my mind: countless distant places and countless people are connected to me. This experience had three main impacts on me. First, the book made me deeply appreciate the social significance and powerful influence of media. Second, it inspired me to create positive changes for the world and others. Lastly, it ignited my passion for journalism and my determination to become an investigative journalist. Looking back now, this event completely influenced the direction of my life. Although I did not become an investigative journalist, my journalistic ideals gave me the motivation and mental strength to endure the toughest year of high school and achieve a breakthrough, gaining admission to a prestigious 211 university. Most importantly, my curiosity and thirst for knowledge about media and communication have allowed me to maintain control over my life's direction. With a strong intrinsic drive to continually learn and practice, exploring new fields, discovering new interests, and seizing new opportunities step by step to build my own circle of abilities and uniqueness. Until now, being able to freely achieve my initial ideals in my preferred way. What I want to convey through my personal experience is not that academic degrees are entirely unimportant, but that when the purpose of learning is no longer merely obtaining a degree, but to pursue what you genuinely want to do, the value you want to create, and the ideals you want to achieve, can possess the willpower and positivity for long-term learning and action. Perhaps we may never achieve our life ideals, but the true significance of ambition lies in the powerful will that bursts forth from the moment we decide on it, supporting us in the ongoing struggle against ourselves. Repeatedly shaping and refining the ideal self-learning is always accompanied by the growing pains of life, but this is the necessary growing pain to become a stronger and more resilient person. The forces that can ground us and support our continuous growth may be hidden in tiny moments and everyday catalysts, in events or things that may seem ordinary and insignificant to others, but they can be like a drop of water traversing a long and winding river, ultimately accompanying you to the vast ocean.